Alternative Talk 1150.
That's right. That's Johnny the Capo rocking on guitar,
showing off those guitar chops. Yeah.
I'm so excited that we're working on this album right now, and Devin is one of the producers, and gosh, I'm thrilled. You know that it came out. It sounded as good as it did.
Yeah. Excited to record.
Good job, Devin. Good job.
Well, thank you. Oh.
Yeah, studio looks good. Everything looks cool, man.
Oh yeah, check out the video on YouTube.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You want to see Johnny shredding?
Thank you.
You got to check it out.
I'm shredding.
Just search Johnny the Capo and the Bad Boys on YouTube, and it'll pop up, or you can look for Viva ENT Studios.
That is correct, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed, please do.
Yep.
So now back to the show. Have I missed anything? We're going on to the next song, which is
number 8. I Love a Rainy Night, Eddie Rabbit.
I got a story for him. Go ahead, Eric.
Well, Eddie Rabbit was a country guy.
Oh, yeah.
Along the lines of, Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, who had crossover success into the pop charts in the early 80s.
I got a story for it.
Yeah, and Eddie actually toured with both Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, of course, which may have helped him cross over.
Oh, wow.
Such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my lips.
Yeah.
In the moonlight shadows, showers wash all my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day, 'cause I love a rainy night.
Oh, yeah, big hit. I got a story for it.
Yeah, he won the $3 million Air Award for this back in 1996 from BMI. And he was also inducted into the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame back in 98. So, he has had a lengthy career, maybe not bothering the pop charts so much after this, but definitely in the country world, huge hits.
Yeah, his biggest break is when he wrote Kentucky Rain for Elvis. That really put him on the map.
I didn't know that he wrote that, yeah.
He did. He wrote Kentucky Rain. And so that was his first real break by being recognized by all the cats in Nashville and so on and so forth. But
and he wrote Pure Love for Ronnie Millsap.
Yeah, he did. He had Driving My Life Away, which was a huge hit.
Yeah, that was a number 5 in 1980, and then followed it up with this, I Love a Rainy Night, which went to number 1.
Yeah, Driving My Life Away was such a big hit that I was playing it at the time in my band. And at the time, country / pop was really popular because of the movie Urban Cowboy. And then so I knew that probably Eddie Rabbit's next hit might be a big hit because that was such a hit. So I went to the Billboard charts and I saw I Love a Rainy Night enter the Billboard charts about number 80 because I used to watch the charts every week.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went and bought the record right away, learned it on guitar. It's real easy. It's a 3/4 type thing. Learned it on guitar, and I was singing it 3 or 4 nights later. And then the next thing you know, the song went number 1 for 5 weeks or so.
Nice.
So every week they would
I was
update
on
the
top
charts,
of it,
and
man. I was the top of it. I was playing it before
It was a bit,
anybody was, really.
Yeah, you may have even helped it achieve some
I don't know
success.
about
You
that
don't know. But he did have a few more hits in the pop world, including "You and I," which was a big hit, where another country artist, Crystal Gale, duetted with him, and she also had crossover success in the early '80s. So there was a time there, as you said, like country rock was a big deal.
It was a big deal. And of course, the Urban Cowboy made country real popular, 80, 81. And so Eddie Rabbit, out of sight, no question about it. Oh, he also had a big hit with a song called Suspicions. And I used to sing that, actually. So I remember that song.
Yeah. Big year in '81, like August 1st, MTV broadcast his first cable television, and they played the song "Video Killed a Radio Star"
By the Buggles.
Yeah, definitely.
That was the first video. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm getting
great song, great video.
No question. I'm getting off at the nightclubs. 3 o'clock in the morning, going home, turning on MTV was pretty cool because now you stay up another 2 or 3 hours.
Well, you weren't working 9 to 5.
No.
Oh, well, the next song, number 9, is 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton.
That's right. Talk about crossover
smash
country success going into the pop charts. Dolly Parton, 9 to 5.
Very prominent.
Huge hit.
1981.
And the movie was really big. I remember seeing this at a drive-in back in 1981.
Yeah. Love Dolly. Who don't love Dolly? I think everybody does. Folks.
Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely getting by. It's all taking and
A legend.
Of course, Dolly Parton in the movie, along with Lily Tomlin, Jane Fonda, and of course, Dabney Coleman, starring as the oppressive boss. And no spoilers here, but it was a workplace comedy. There hadn't been too many workplace comedies up to that point, I don't think. But a very funny movie and great song, of course.
Agreed. Dolly's a legend. I remember seeing the movie when it came out, and it was just a big hit. And
yeah, it's the 20th highest grossing comedy film of all time.
I believe
over 100 million gross.
Oh my gosh,
yeah,
that's incredible.
And she got her country music highest honor. She inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, she's a legend.
She's still alive too. She's
yeah,
and still active,
and looking good. She still looks good.
And donating to COVID vaccines.
Okay, she's Dolly Parton. She's bigger than life.
Absolutely. And I just found out while looking for this song online that she did a follow-up at some point called 529. So I'll have to check that out, too.
Well, she's got so many albums from 1967 to 2020. A Holly Dolly Christmas is her last album.
Very prolific, of course. She not only...
a legend.
Not only a great singer and songwriter, she some of the biggest hits out there were songs that were covered that she wrote, like I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston. A lot of people don't know that Dolly Parton wrote that song.
I didn't know that.
I knew that for a fact. It's, one of the biggest hits of all time.
Absolutely.
Made Dolly a lot of money.
Good for her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, luckily she's nice enough to donate to a lot of that. So.
That's great. She's had a wonderful career, a wonderful life, and she's bigger than life. This
How many singers do you know with their own amusement parks?
There's none.
Only
Is she
Dolly
the only
Parton.
one?
Only Dollyland.
Only
Where's that?
Dollywood.
Dollywood. That's
Nashville,
right.
I think, right?
Yeah.
It's in Nashville or someplace in Tennessee.
I think
Really?
you're right there.
Yeah.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Dollywood is in Tennessee for sure.
I'll have to check it out sometime.
I'm thinking it's Nashville.
If I ever go out to Tennessee.
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Yeah,
in
Pigeon Forge, yeah. That's
in
right.
the Knoxville Smoky Mountains.
That's right. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Added to my bucket list here.
That's right.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. And number 10 is Keep On Loving You, REO Speedwagon.
Yep. Typical 80s sound.
These guys, I think, really pioneered the rock ballad in a way that nobody had done really before this.
Especially in that style.
Yeah.
Listen.
And they're still going, still touring. Recently made a cameo on the Netflix show called Ozark.
Yeah. Which I saw.
And formed in 1967.
Right, Champaign, Illinois. And, REO Speedwagon, the name comes, it was a car company, REO, and the Speedwagon was their vehicle,
Right.
Their flagship car.
That is correct. I always thought that was kind of odd that they took that name on, but, after they had so many hits, you just... Okay.
Yeah, you can't argue with success.
I get it.
Well, this is the year of the DeLorean release, 1981.
Oh, yeah. I remember that, too.
People were car crazy back in the 80s.
Yeah.
If you want to see an REO Speedwagon in person, you can check out the LeMay Car Museum in Tacoma.
Yeah.
Because they have one there, along with, probably 1,000 other cars. But it's kind of cool to see one in person.
Yeah, I'm familiar with LeMay. I've done casino parties there with my company, Vegas Nights, and the catering staff and everybody there are great people.
Well, I'm going to Tacoma today. Maybe I'll check it out.
Yeah, LeMay, yeah, it's dynamite.
Right on.
Dynamite, baby.
Another great song is Believe It or Not, Joey Scarberry.
That's right. The theme from The Greatest American Hero. William Catt starred in this. I loved this show as a kid.
Look at what's happened to me.
But this was such a big hit on the pop charts that I just assumed that The Greatest American Hero had just taken that song and made it their theme because it fit their show. But I guess this was actually written for the show and then was just so popular that it, became a hit in its own right.
Yeah, I remember the song, not a whole lot, but I do remember it, and yeah, it's interesting.
Wasn't this in the Tide ad and the Super Bowl?
This song has definitely
been around,
outlived The Greatest American Hero by quite a bit. Yeah. And this you can hear definitely in the instrumental sections, composed by Mike Post, who went on to write a bunch of theme songs like NYPD Blue.
Wow.
And Stephen Gayer did the lyrics on it and did the vocal, I believe.
Yeah. Believe it or not. Yeah.
Or actually, Joey Scarberry did the vocal, but yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that song. Well, never mind. Came in and came out.
Definitely predated R. Kelly's I Believe I Can Fly.
Yeah.
Wasn't that in the 90s?
Yeah.
There was several songs that year. That
same idea,
like
really. Believe it or not, I can fly. Kind of believe it or not, I'm walking on air.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
That sound of that record, there was several songs that actually had that similar sound in '81. I just hear that sound.
Absolutely, yeah. It's that Mike Post kind of synthesizer sound.
Yeah, that.
So, speaking of new sounds, June 4th, U2 appears on The Tomorrow Show with Tom Snyder, their first U.S. television appearance.
No kidding. Did they have any songs out at the time?
I'm not. Well, I'll have to find out.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
They didn't make the list yet, so.
What else is on the list of 81?
Well, the Go-Go signed to iOS Records April 1st.
and they turned out to be a smash hit with their what was it gal with her, Brenda Carlisle?
Yep, Belinda Carlisle.
Belinda Carlisle, movie star looking type of gal. I don't know a lot about them, but I know they were huge.
Yeah, I've worked Brandy Carlisle. I wonder if they're related.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, maybe
Belinda
not.
Carlisle.
Yeah, I don't think they are related, but Go-Go's were a great band. Vacation was their biggest hit, I believe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They were big, man.
April 22nd, Eric Clapton was taken to the hospital suffering bruised ribs from a lacerated shin following a car accident in Seattle, Washington.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Eric Clapton?
Eric Clapton.
Our Eric Clapton.
Our Eric Clapton.
One of the guitar gods of all time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we got about 5 minutes left in the show. Deb, did you have anybody you're plugging this week?
Oh, yeah. Earthcraft Services. Check out their website. If you need goats, that's the place to get them from.
That's our buddy.
Yep.
Who's a pretty good drummer, too.
Yeah, he is. His number is 206-240-5573, 206-240-5573. Also, check out Acadia Massage Health Center, 206-545-7902, 206-545-7902.
Okay, and then we want to talk about our group, Viva ENT Talk Radio, Rock, Pop, and Soul. We're up to 922 members, heading for 1,000, and we're growing and growing, and we got a lot of great people on the group. So on Facebook, it's Viva ENT Talk Radio, Rock, Pop, and Soul. We are streaming a concert with the Bad Boys this Sunday at 5 o'clock.
Yep, on streetjelly.com.
We're going to include original songs. The song that you heard today, A Step to the End of the Line, and a half a dozen more original songs. And we'll do some of our best covers. And that's going to be streetjelly.com/Johnny the Capo.
Yep. And if you missed the show, I'm still going to record it and post it. So
so you missed the show, we'll have it on
archive
YouTube.
it for you. Same with this show. Yeah, check it out on YouTube. And
Great. Yeah. So this show will be up shortly. And Eric, I guess next week we'll just go right into 1981 Part B.
Or Part 2, or
Part 2, Part B, and
that sounds good because there's still so many massive hits.
we only got to
talk about
8 or 9.
we got the 10 that keep on, or believe it or not,
we'll
11.
go out with number 12 here.
Okay.
But yeah, coming up on next week's show, we'll be talking about Smokey Robinson doing "Being with You," Juice Newton, Queen of Hearts, Blondie,
Yikes.
Rapture, The Tide is High, the Pointer Sisters, Slow Hand, John Lennon's Woman, ABBA, The Winner Takes All,
Stars on 45 medley.
yeah, Angel of the Morning, Juice Newton, which has a local connection, but we'll leave that to talk about next week. Styx had another big hit. We'll talk all about all those next week on the show.
That's right. You listen to Viva ENT, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks to my crew, Devin, Eric, CC Ryder. We're digging out. See you later, because you're a fine sweet potato.
And we're going to actually go out with Sheena Easton.
Ooh.
Morning Train, 9 to 5.
Big hit.
Another 9 to 5 song.
Big hit.
Yeah, and isn't that amazing? It kind of that Dolly Parton had a number one hit with 9 to 5. Sheena Easton had a number one hit with Morning Train 9 to 5, which was originally just called 9 to 5.
No kidding.
But they added Morning Train to help separate the two songs. But they both at the same time scored number one hits.
That's incredible.
With 9 to 5.
Big
Something
hit.
was in the air in 81.
Sheena hit Vegas right after this song was a big hit. So all of a sudden she's on the marquee.
This was Sheena Easton's second single and a smash hit.
Yes, indeed.